Hi everyone, my name's Ash and today I'm going to be looking at reviewing this beautiful release from Teeling, 18-year-old finished in Maderia cask, part of their brand new Renaissance, did I say it right? Renaissance series. Let's see what it's called. Now, there's no hiding the fact that I am personally a massive fan of Teeling Irish whiskies. Obviously, they've started distilling in Dublin, like again in 2015, but there's this long history of Teeling family making amazing whiskies. Irish whiskey industry over the years has had some troubled times where demand for their whiskey was not as high as desired, which resulted in a lot of the distilleries closing down and the whiskey in itself producing, or the whiskey producing industry sort of contracting quite a bit. And then now it's just going through this amazing, glorious success. And Teeling is just right at the very top of that success. Obviously, there are new releases with a small batch, non-aged single malt, and all of that stuff is winning awards all over the world. But the old man Teeling had the foresight and vision to put away a lot of these barrels, these precious, long-aged Irish whiskey barrels, which have been released for our pleasure, because none of these new distilleries have these stocks, but these guys had the foresight to put some barrels away, which are coming to good use now. So this particular release is the 18-year-old single malt Teeling, spent most of its life in ex-bourbon cask, but for the last 18 months put into the Maderia cask, which should give it some amazing sweetness. I had a lot of fun reviewing Inchmurrin, finished in Maderia cask, which was a young whiskey, but this is an 18-year-old. And I mean, words can't describe how beautiful this decanter is. Just, it's a work of art in itself. Look at that. It has to be one of the tallest bottles I've ever seen. Wow. I mean, it looks too pretty to open. All right. It's got that real heavy, and I'll say that during my Wild Turkey reviews as well. You know, if you're gonna go release a very premium whiskey, might as well put a bit of effort like these guys have into the cork. This is solid, just solid metal. It's got a lot of weight to it. And then you've got this custom decanter. This is a move away from their Revival series, which is sort of shorter, beautiful decanters. Let's see. Wow. It's got beautiful color to it. Look at that. Deep color. And I'm guessing some of it, or most of it, is from the Madeira cask. The bourbon cask doesn't impart all that much color. Ooh, sweet. So sweet on the nose. Wow. There's a bit of cherry. Something I didn't touch on. I think this is 46%. Yep, non-chill filtered as usual, Teeling, 46%, bottled in November 2019. Wow. Mark my words. November 2019, I think most of us were living quite innocently, COVID-free. Fast forward to now, I am reviewing this magnificent whiskey. Wow. And it's seems quite rich on the nose. There's a hint of spice lingering in the back, but there's a particular sweet note before it. I don't want to say ripe plums, but it's definitely, oh, it's a very deep nose. There's underlying honey. Oh, oh, very sweet. Very rich. There's a little bit of oak on the nose. But yeah, maybe I do want to say ripe plums or... Alright, time to try it. Let's see. Oh. Really velvety. Sweet, oh sweet. Wow. That's nice. It's quite smooth. There's waves of sweetness. And there's just a hint of dry character at the very end of the sweet wave. This is making me drool. I'm drooling. It's just wave after wave of sweetness. But it's not tropical fruit sweetness. Do you want to say cherry? Not sweet, sort of sweet cherry? Yeah, it's cherry. Wow. Like, on a video, it's hard to describe the richness of the sweetness. It's so velvety, it's so smooth. The sweetness is hypnotic. And it's lingering. Beautiful sweetness, lingering. And it's initially I had a little bit of spice. I think hint of spice, but that's disappeared. There's no spice whatsoever now. Wow. This is quite cool. Now, I know they've released 9,000 bottles, which will be gone just like that. And I would 100%, well, I don't know about you guys, but I will be collecting a bottle for because I'm a proud owner of all 5 of the Revival series, and my mate Carl helped us get the bottling number 1, but this one just started now, and in New Zealand it's retailing for about $250. I would 100% recommend getting your hands on one and just keeping it aside. I mean, just look at this. You would just do it for the bottle. Luckily, the liquid in the bottle is just phenomenal. Wow, really, really cool. Get your hands on one. I'm gonna have another one. Let's see what happens. Just a tiny bit, because this bottle is going to a good man named Grant, and I don't want to drink too much of his good whiskey. Wow. Then, so, do you want to say ripe mango on the nose? This is gorgeous. If you like your lighter, sweeter style of whiskeys, get a bottle. If you like long aged whiskeys, they haven't matured really, really well, get a bottle. So there's a few reasons to get a bottle. The nose is just so deep. Wow. Sort of dried figs as well. Perfect. I don't know what else to say. It's perfect. It's the perfect whiskey. I've had better. Have I? Don't know. This is just about perfect. I mean, I like smoky whiskies, as you can tell. Love smoky whiskies, but for a smooth whiskey, this will give any Speyside single malt with that kind of age, you know. a good run for its money. And obviously Irish whiskies with long age are very hard to come by. Very, very hard, because the industry didn't exist. There was not much demand, so there was not a lot of stock being put down. Well, I'm going to go. If you're liking the content, please like, share and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the very near future with another whiskey review.